Good morning, brothers and sisters. I think all of us do this when we are into deep thinking. We appear to be looking at a faraway place, but actually looking at nothing. In Tagalog, we say, malayo ang tingin, wala namang tinatanaw. And it only meant we are thinking very deeply. Malalim ang pinag-iisipan. Our eyes are open, but we are looking not really outside, but inside us. Deep thinking. Nakadilat, malayo ang tingin, walang tinatanaw. Para tayong naghahanap ng solusyon, naghahanap ng paraan, naghahanap ng liwanag kapag merong hindi maintindihan. Therefore, whenever we do this, whenever we are into a very deep thinking, we are trying to focus. And we are redirecting our attention. Minsan, kapag may hinahanap tayo, pero hindi makita, tapos andyan naman pala, we begin to complain, nasaan na, wala naman. And some people would tell us, nandyan, tingnan mong mabuti. And we take a second look, and there, nandyan naman pala. And people would say, kapag naghahanap, gamitin ang mata, hindi ang bibig. Gamiton ang mata, dili ang bakbak. Nagkakamali naman talaga ang ating mga mata. At of course, kahit malayo ang naaabot ng ating tingin, malayo naman talaga. Remember yung bugtong na itinuturo sa atin nung tayo'y elementary pa. Yung bugtong-bugtungan. And in this bugtong-bugtungan, we say, dalawang bolang itim, malayo ang nararating. We refer to the eyes, of course. Ang sagot ay mata. Malayo ang natatanaw ng mata, especially when we are in a very open space. We get to see the horizon. Malayo. Ang problema lang, kapag malayo ng isang bagay, maliit ng tingnan. And sometimes, parang invisible na rin. So, kahit malayo ang nakikita, limited pa rin ang capabilities ng ating mata. Limited. And always, we always only see what's in front of us, what is ahead of us. Hindi natin nakikita what is behind us. Dalawa ang ating mata. Sometimes we think, bakit kaya dalawa naman yung mata parehong nasa harap? Mas maganda siguro kung nasa likod ang isa para we can see 360 degrees. May mga new cameras na ganon that records 360 degrees. Ikaw na ang bahalang mag-edit kung saan mo ifo-focus. Ang ganda siguro kung ang mata natin ay nakikita lahat. Hindi lang harap, kundi pati din sa likod. Kaya lang kapag nakikita natin ang lahat, nako, magkakaproblema tayo. Lalong malilito tayo at lalong hindi tayo makafocus. Palagi tayong madidistract. So, hindi na talaga tayo makakafocus. And I think the Lord is really wise in placing our two eyes together. Kasi itong two eyes together, able to see clearly, they should look at one and the same thing. That is what we call focus. Nakafocus tayo doon sa iisang bagay. Madalas, we are distracted. Kung ganyan na nga na magkatabi ang ating mata, kung magkahiwalay pa yan, nako, di lalo na tayong out of focus. So we say, perfect position na yan. Perfect position, yes, and still, we don't use them wisely. And many times, we don't focus. We get easily distracted. First, by what is beautiful in appearance, panglabas na anyo. We think that everything that glitters is gold. Everything that is shiny is clean. And that everyone who smiles is really happy. And anyone who says always the right things is really good. Madami kayang tao na mabait lang kapag nasa harap mo. Kaya hindi totoo, kaya totoo yung sinasabi ng tao na hindi lahat ng taong mabait sa iyo ay kakampi mo. We are easily fooled by what we see. Madali tayong maloko. At ang masakit pa nito, many times, we are willing victims. Nagpapaloko tayo. Kaya tuloy, palagi na lang nating sinasabi, akala ko, abi nako. Hay nako, ang dami nating maling akala. Marami tayong maling akala. In the gospel reading today, mayroon ding maling akala ang mga tao. Ang paniniwala nila na pinaparusahan ng Diyos ang mga taong may sakit at mga disabled tulad ni Bartimaeus. Si Bartimaeus na ipinanganak na bulag. Ang sabi ng mga tao, you are being punished because you have sinned or your parents have sinned against God. You are being punished. But of course, maling akala. And so, in the gospel reading today, Jesus was passing by, and when Bartimaeus was made aware that Jesus was passing by, he called out, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. At dahil ganun nga ang judgment ng mga tao kay Bartimaeus, ang sabi nila, hilom diha. Hilom diha, wala kang karapatan. Bias. Kasi maliit na tao, kasi bulag, kasi pinaparusahan ng Diyos, kasi beggar lang siya. Hilom diha. Pero nung tinawag siya ni Jesus, when Jesus called him, when finally Bartimaeus managed to call the attention of Jesus, and Jesus said, bring him here, bumaliktad ang mga tao. Yung mga taong nagsasabing, hilom diha. Bigla silang bumait and told him, have courage, Jesus is calling you. Bigla silang kakampi ni Bartimaeus. Biglang-bigla. They were kind to Bartimaeus. Have courage, Jesus is calling you. Nagbabait-baitan. Minsan ganun din tayo, nagbabait-baitan, mabait pag nasa simbahan, ang amo-amo. Pag wala na sa simbahan, iba na. And so, Bartimaeus was brought to Jesus. And Jesus knew that he was being judged for so long a time. Jesus, knowing that Bartimaeus was so discriminated all his life, that people looked down on him, wala siyang bili, wala siyang halaga. Lovingly, Jesus asked, what do you want me to do for you? Lovingly, what do you want me to do for you? Kapag ang nagmamahal sa atin, when somebody we know love us, ask us the same question, ang sarap pakinggan nun, anong kailangan mo? Anong gusto mo? Lovingly. It's like telling, I love you. What do you want? What do you need? And Bartimaeus right away felt that love. Right away, Bartimaeus felt he was not being judged and confidently said, I want to see. I want to see. And then Jesus said, your faith has saved you. Go your way. Right there and then, instant, Bartimaeus was able to see. And now that he was able to see, he did not go to other places. Hindi niya sinabing, marami akong gustong puntahan, marami akong gustong makita. No, he did not say that. He instead followed Jesus. Why? Because he felt loved. He felt loved. Brothers and sisters, blindness in the Bible always means two things: physical blindness and spiritual blindness. The people who followed Jesus saw his miracles, yet they did not believe. Bartimaeus, on the other hand, a blind man from birth, did not see the miracles of Jesus, yet believed. The very first time he encountered Jesus, he shouted, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. That Son of David is considered a messianic title. Very ironic. The people saw, they did not believe. Bartimaeus did not see the miracles, yet believed. Today, brothers and sisters, as we hear the good news of Jesus through the person of the blind man Bartimaeus, let us also ask that, like Bartimaeus, we feel God's love. Because unlike the others who have told us, ang sama mo, unlike those people who have judged us, Jesus does not judge us. Even when he sees the whole of us, and we cannot keep anything from the Lord, he knows all our secrets, and all of us have secrets, but still, God loves us. I've been hearing confessions of young people lately, and I assure these young people, wala na suko si Jesus nimo. Wala gyud. Pero tingali, tungod sa mga nabuhat nimo, wala pud siya nalipay. Even when we do wrong, God does not withdraw His love for us. Tayo madalas, isang pagkakamali, burado na lahat. Pati yung love, burado na. Jesus was not like that. He continues to love us in spite of who we are. The Lord is also inviting us to really open our eyes to see the realities outside and inside ourselves. It is so easy to see the mistakes and imperfections of others and point to their direction so that people will not see our own. Mali yun, mali. Don't look there, don't look here, kasi meron din. We point to the direction of others so that people will not see our own mistakes. We blame others and say, kasalanan niya, and refuse to admit that somehow we have something to do with it or contributed to it. May pagkakamali din tayo. Let us ask the Lord to heal us of our spiritual blindness, our pride, our biases, our prejudice, our anger, and selfishness. Let us ask the Lord to heal us so that we will see the whole truth and choose wisely. Let us ask the Lord to heal us so that we see not only what we want, but what the Lord wants. Let us ask the Lord to heal us so that we see the needs of others, not only of our own. Therefore, let this be our prayer. Lord, I want to see. May the Lord bless us. Let us profess our faith. I believe in one God,
the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth,